Welcome to Modentum Education. Start speaking now. Time is up. One of my best friends is named Amit. We've known each other since high school, and our friendship has only grown stronger over the years. What makes Amit so special to me is his unwavering loyalty and the positive energy he brings into my life. Amit is the kind of friend who is always there when you need him. Whether I'm going through a tough time or just need someone to talk to, I know I can count on him. He has a way of making people feel heard and understood, which is a rare quality. One of my favorite memories with Amit is our road trip last summer. We decided to drive across the country, visiting various landmarks and exploring new places. It was an incredible experience, filled with laughter, deep conversations, and a few unexpected adventures. What stood out the most was how well we got along even in stressful situations, which I believe is a testament to the strength of our friendship. Start speaking now. Time is up. Hi Akshita. That's really great that you're thinking of volunteering at an animal shelter. Before you start, here are a few things to consider. First, make sure you're comfortable around animals, especially cats and dogs. Some of them might be nervous, aggressive, or not used to people, so it's important to stay calm and patient. Second, check if you have any allergies. Animal fur, cleaning products, or even dust at the shelter can trigger allergies. It's better to know in advance so you can take precautions. Third, think about the time commitment. Volunteering may require you to work on weekends or early mornings. Make sure it fits into your schedule so you don't feel stressed later. Also, shelters often need help with cleaning, feeding, and walking animals. These tasks can be messy or tiring, so you should be ready for physical work too. Finally, make sure you're emotionally prepared. Some of the animals might have been abandoned or injured, and it can be sad to see. But your care can make a big difference in their lives. Overall, I think it's a wonderful idea. If you keep these points in mind, you'll be a great volunteer. Start speaking now. Time is up. One of the most memorable people I've ever met was my college professor, Dr. Mara. I met her during my first year, and she immediately stood out because of her warm personality and inspiring teaching style. She taught psychology, and her passion for this subject made every lecture exciting. What made this meeting special was how supportive she was. I was struggling with anxiety at the time, and she noticed. She encouraged me to visit her during office hours, listen patiently, and even suggested small exercises to manage stress. Her kindness and empathy made a big impact on me. I'll always remember meeting her because she didn't just teach a subject, she changed how I saw myself. That one meeting led to a strong mentor-student relationship, and I'm truly grateful for it. Start speaking now. Time is up. This picture shows a very lively and colorful circus scene. At the top, we see acrobats performing amazing tricks on swings and ropes, flying through the air with perfect balance. On the left side, one performer is juggling red balls while standing on stilts, and another person is juggling on the ground. In the center, a man is balancing another person upside down on his head while riding a unicycle, which is really impressive. There's a group of performers stacking chairs dangerously high, and a clown on the right side is making balloon animals for a group of excited children. Two performers are hanging with bright green silk ropes, doing aerial tricks. In the bottom left, people are buying snacks like pink cotton candy, and there's a kid wearing a superhero mask and another one dressed as a police officer. Everyone looks happy and excited. This image captures the fun and excitement of being at a circus, full of energy and entertainment for all ages. Start speaking now. Time is up. Looking at this exciting circus scene, I think a few interesting things are about to happen. First, the man balancing another person on his head while riding a unicycle might lose his balance. Since it's such a tricky act, there's a good chance he could fall, although the performers are usually very skilled. Also, the performer stacking chairs is reaching a dangerous height. If he adds one more chair, the whole stack might collapse, which could cause a dramatic moment in the show. On the right side, the clown is handing balloon animals to children. I think the kids will soon start playing with them or maybe even ask for more shapes like swords or dogs. Meanwhile, the acrobats swinging in the air are about to catch each other in midair, which could be a very exciting part of the performance. Overall, I think the show is building up to a big moment full of action, surprises, and maybe even a few laughs from the audience.
To cut the video short, we have removed the comparing part.
Start speaking now. Time is up. I think the black BX40 is definitely the better choice for our relative. Since they have difficulty hearing and can't see very well, this phone is designed exactly for their needs. The large numbers on the keypad are clearly visible, making it much easier for someone with poor eyesight to dial. Also, the volume control is very simple to use, which is perfect for someone with hearing issues. They won't need to struggle with complex settings just to hear a call. On the other hand, the classic DP20 has more features, like voice control and a display, but those features might actually confuse our relative rather than help them. Plus, it costs more, $99.99 compared to $79.99, so we'd be paying more for features they likely won't use or even need. The BX40 is more straightforward and user-friendly, which makes it the safer and more practical option for them. 400. Start speaking now. Time is up. Hi, Mrs. Thompson. I understand that you're worried about John going to the music festival alone, and I respect your concern. But I think this could be a good opportunity for him to learn responsibility. First, John has shown maturity by saving his own money for the ticket. That shows he really values this experience and isn't just acting on impulse. Second, the event is organized in public, with lots of security and staff around. If you're still worried, you could suggest that he goes with a couple of trusted friends or that he checks in with you regularly by phone. Also, music is something John is really passionate about, and seeing his favorite artist live would be a memory he'll cherish. Denying him might feel unfair, especially when he's done everything right. Letting him go under a few conditions, like setting a curfew or having him share his location, might be a great compromise. It's a step toward trusting him while still keeping him safe. Start speaking now. Time is up. I personally believe that companies should not be allowed to advertise their products and services in public schools. Schools are places for learning and growth, and introducing advertisements can send the wrong message to students. Young people are impressionable, and they may not be able to distinguish between educational content and commercial messaging. This can lead to unhealthy consumer habits or even lower their ability to think critically. For example, if a fast food company advertises in a school, students might start thinking it's okay to eat unhealthy food regularly. That can lead to health problems like obesity. Also, many advertisements promote expensive products that could make some students feel left out if they can't afford them. This creates unnecessary social pressure and distracts from learning. Some people might argue that advertising could bring in extra money for schools. While that's true, I think funding should come from the government, not corporations. We don't want businesses influencing what is taught or how students think. In conclusion, advertising in schools might seem helpful financially, but it's not worth the long-term negative impact on students' values and health. Schools should remain ad-free learning environments. Start speaking now. Time is up. Hey Jim. You won't believe what I'm seeing right now. I'm at this amazing toy factory with a fully automated assembly line. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie. There are these huge robotic arms, one red and one blue, and they're working together to build toy robots. The red arm picks up the pieces and places them on a moving belt, and the blue arm carefully attaches parts like arms and legs. Everything is super precise and fast, and it's really fun to watch. The robots are colorful and shiny, and it looks like hundreds of them are being assembled every minute. There's even a giant bin full of toy parts waiting to be put together. Honestly, it's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. You love robots and tech, so I really think you'd enjoy it. Do you want to come check it out with me? I can wait for you outside the main entrance.